Our yo fams, what else peeps? We're here, we're back with African Footprints, the road to black excellence. As you can see, we've switched it up. We're not in the usual spot. You know, we're chilling out here in a nice, comfortable home. You can see the studio, see the paint, you see the art. You see we got our boy here in the middle. But how you fam?
Oh,
How you doing?
dude, I stay grinding, bro. I'm great, bro.
Yeah,
I'm great,
we're,
I'm great, I'm
fam.
great. I'm just excited to have another episode.
Right? It's always nice to
It's
meet
actually
new
been a
creatives.
while.
It's been a minute. It's been a
It's been a
minute. It's
while.
nice always to meet new creatives, see how they're doing, see what they're getting into. But let's not waste any more time. We're here with our boy. I know him as Jeezy, you know. But you maybe want to tell the people who you are, what you do, where you've been at.
My name is Jeezy, as I said, you know? And I started my own company. It's called Motion Canvas.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, we're moving art, anything artistic.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, we creatives, like we do the most.
Oh, yeah.
basically.
Now I can tell, boy, that the jackets, everything's
Yeah,
fresh,
yeah,
the painting, yes.
Got this thing. Got
It's
this thing.
yo, my boy, yes, this is fire.
That's
It hurts,
fire.
it hurts,
It
it
hurts.
hurts. Thank you
It
so
hurts.
much. I'm
It
working
hurts.
on something right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can see Coach at a busy time. Man never
Yeah.
sleeps.
Nah, sleep for what?
Why
Why should we sleep? Why should we
Ah,
sleep?
we gotta go.
The money don't sleep either,
Exactly.
dude.
So there's money to get out here. No time to
Yeah.
sleep. No time to sleep. But let's get straight into this.
Yeah.
So obviously you can see you're into fashion, you're into art, you're into designing. Like how did you get here? Like how did you start getting into like fashion and clothes specifically? What made you want to say, nah, you know, I'm gonna fuck up the fashion industry?
Actually, fashion started in high school for me.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was more of a pressure thing because there used to be like kids who you see, hey, this nigga's got swag, you know.
Yeah.
You didn't want to
Yeah.
be left behind. When the better name dropped, you wanted to have better name.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
I'm
facts.
came out, you wanted to have creative recreation, you wanted to have all those things.
Nah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
makes sense.
facts.
That
And
makes sense.
like that's where my eye for fashion started, basically in high school. Just
Oh yeah.
wanting to be part of that culture, wanting
Yeah.
to be like noticed like everybody else.
You know, yeah,
Those
inside
are
with the
cool
scene,
kids,
yeah, and
man.
shit, oh yeah.
I feel that. I
So
feel
then
that.
what got you into actually like being like, okay, fuck being part of the culture, let me actually like be let me be part of the movement and actually like create and design and be part of the people who set the trends for the culture or set, you know, the style for the culture.
The whole idea of being different, to be honest with you.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know, having things that nobody really has. You know,
Oh,
being
yeah.
yourself, being just different from everybody else, not following the trend, follow your own style.
Oh
basically.
yeah. I also might as well create your own instead of
create your own.
I see you,
Nah,
I
I
see.
feel that, and I see like you're talking about like way back then in high school. It's saying where this is where you started, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I want to ask you, like, what is actually the first piece of like clothing, like fashion clothing that like you got though you were like, wow, I actually want to do this.
I bought it myself.
Yeah, like clothing.
Yeah,
Anything
clothing,
way
yeah.
back then that you picked
So-
up, like you were like, yo, this is mine. This is mine. Like, yeah.
It was a pair of SB Dunks, high tops, like they would have been
Oh, yeah.
the retros, you know, with the
Yeah.
orange suede.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, stay
I-
fresh. It was like,
I-
so it was my birthday, and I was like, man, I'm gonna buy myself this shoe, you know.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
the
yeah,
present,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, yeah, now I'm part of the cool kids.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And even in that lane, and also like, I want to ask you, like, what actually inspires you? Like, where do you draw inspiration from? Like, do you draw inspiration from, like, music, or I guess you're a fashion guy. Some people draw inspiration from like listening to music or seeing artwork, or
Quite
Yeah.
frankly, I draw my energy from everything, the positive energy around me.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First thing is first, like I take advice from people, you
Mm.
know, I listen to what people want,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. So basically that's where my inspiration come from people, what you are exposed to, what you see
Just
outside
life,
there.
basically.
Life basically, you know, and getting to see other artists at work as well, that inspires you because you feel like, man, I could do more, like I could actually improve my technique, I could to do this, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's going to a point where like now I have Wednesday sessions. Every second Wednesday I have artistic session. We come together, you know, we
Oh,
show each
yeah.
other like different things. We teach each
Oh,
other.
that's dope.
You know,
That's too sick.
No,
So-
so connecting the
yeah,
culture,
you
yeah,
connect the
community,
culture, you
yeah.
know. So we here on Wednesday, second Wednesday, we here, we work, we share the ideas and whatever the case might be.
Oh, well, no,
So
right?
for me, that keeps me going. That
Ah,
it brings
that's
back
our
that feel to the
way.
art because
That's why.
the excitement is there. You're willing to learn new stuff from other people,
Uh-huh.
you know, and like it's not about you anymore. It's about everybody. It's about the team.
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel
that,
and having
I
to
feel
see from different
From
perspectives.
different
Yeah,
perspectives.
yeah,
Exactly.
okay,
So,
okay,
exactly.
No, that's dope. That's dope, and it's perfect because it actually leads in like to my next two questions I was gonna ask you, so I can just like put it in one. Cause like with that, and I've always wondered like as a fashion designer, like you know, first you have to style and create for other people like their type of fashion and style and their swag, but then there's like your own type of you know fashion and style and swag. So I wanted to know like when you design, do you design for other people? Do you design for other artists? Like, okay, let me look outside myself. Let me make some swag for, you know, some stuff for the other cats for some other type. And does it match your own style? Or like, do you put your own style in your clothes? Like, nah, this is what I like. You know, I like hip hop. So the clothes I'm going to make are for the culture. Or I like basketball. So it's going to be like this. Or I like sharp nose stuff. So or can you separate yourself, your own style from what you need to design for the people?
I can separate my own stuff from what I need to design for the people.
Oh, well.
Because in most cases, the people come with ideas of what they want,
Oh, well.
you know. So I take what you want. I'll probably ask you if you want me to modify it. If not, you want it the way it is, then that's what I give you.
Oh,
You
well.
understand? So in most cases, it's a matter of me working with what the people want,
Oh,
you
well.
know. And then there's those few that just come with their own,
Come with your own.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, dude, you can do whatever you want, type of thing.
Oh, well. So then how would you describe your own style and your own swag then? Like when you're dressing yourself up, you know, if you're going out on the town or just a casual day, you're kicking it, because as a designer, you know, you always get these guys like they design, like maybe I could like at night you find this guy designs the maddest basketball kicks,
Yeah.
but when he goes out, he's suit and tie all day. He's like, nah,
Yeah.
I like to chill like that.
I
It's
feel
like, you
that,
know,
I feel that,
so
I
we
feel
never
that.
know what the designer's actually wearing. So we want to know like what's your style, like how do you rock if people are going to see you like on the just like a casual day on the daily, like.
Well, I'm a very versatile person. Like,
Oh, wait.
I don't have a specific style. I can go from smart casual to like hip hop to
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
I can, like, I'm very versatile basically.
Oh, well, I feel
You
that.
know, I wear shorts, I wear longs. I don't think I wear tracksuit much. But yeah, a denim jacket always has to be there. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
excess.
Even in the summer.
Even in the summer.
Yeah,
Go
so
sleep,
my lads,
sleep
hard,
up.
every club this week, every club where we've been here.
My nigga.
Do you know where we stay, my boy?
Sleeveless.
Yeah, no, we can switch
Okay,
it up.
maybe.
The sleeveless vibe.
Maybe.
Sleeveless
Nah,
vibe.
I feel that. No, I feel that. I'm with you on that one.
The sleeveless.
Well, I don't even wear jeans. I'm only wearing jeans because I'm like, I have to look nice for the interview. And you're like, it's hard, my boy. It's hard. You want to wear denim, sleeveless? Nah.
Sleeveless.
Yeah,
But
so-
you have to understand, with me, it's marketing.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the
Alright,
people
yeah.
see me wearing a jacket. Yo, dog, where did you get that?
Oh, yeah. I make it.
I make it.
Oh, yeah.
What can I do for you? You
Oh,
know?
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
it. And I don't even like it when I still want one of your jackets, my G. I'm like, nah, I need to get a denim jacket. I don't know when I'll wear it. But I have it. I feel it.
Yeah,
I feel it.
and on that topic, actually, dude, like this denim jacket thing, we're actually painting on the back of denims. Where did it come from, and like, what was the process behind it, and like, when did you start seeing it come alive? Like, where did you
Yo.
get that actual initial idea to like, dude, I'm actually gonna paint on the back of denim jacket, and how did you make it happen?
So, the whole idea was inspired by a homeboy of mine,
Yeah.
Storm. So he's a stylist. He styled, aka he's styling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's styling us to see right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And Nessie's looking fresh.
Yeah.
I must say, Nessie's looking fresh.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So McHustles bought a leather jacket. It was a leather jacket, and it had a wolf at the back with the moon around it.
Oh,
the edge.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it was so
shit.
dope. And I was like, man, I need this jacket. And he said to me, it's like 4.5, boy. That's how much I got it for, you know?
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
hey, flex. Me, I work in retail, bro. I can 4.5 like that, you know? So we'll remake my own one.
Oh,
Basically.
yeah.
Like, if that's the case, I'll make my own jacket. And then
Oh,
like
yeah.
I found my design for the first jacket. I was on leave actually. I was already working in this gate.
Yeah.
I was on leave.
Yeah, well, it's tough, eh?
That's
What's
the
up, bro?
retail
So-
gang.
So, yeah, you know, so I'm on leave at that time and I was bored as shit and like the idea came to me that I had this denim jacket with leather
Yeah.
hands and like sleeves, and an idea came to me that like do something to this jacket because like I was actually tired of it. I was like,
yeah.
it was one of those. I'm like, I'm not gonna wear
Wait
it.
anymore, let me just throw it away. But
You know, yeah. And then I had this idea of like getting paint and just painting something on it to see how it's gonna come out.
oh yeah.
And it came out proper and like it had people talking, you know, like, yo dog, where did you get your jacket?
Oh,
Like,
it's
myself,
yeah.
you know? And like people started bringing orders like, yo dog, I want you to do this for me, you know? And like I started making money. I didn't even think of it as being a business. I didn't
Yeah.
think it was gonna be a business basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just me doing
Doing
my
it for
own
yourself.
thing,
You're
Yeah.
like, dude, this is for my own swag.
you know?
Mm.
And then like I made so much money, bro.
Oh no, that's what you're like to
I
hear.
Facts. I made so much money and I was just like, nah, actually I need to leave my job, you know? I need to leave
get
my
out.
job. Like,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
I made almost double my salary, like painting jackets.
Shit.
In
yeah.
1 month, I was on leave for 20 days.
Shit, man.
So-
Serious.
On those 20 days, I made almost double my salary and went back to work.
And you're like,
To
fuck
receive
this
my
bullshit.
salary.
You're like, I have to get that last check. Then I'm like, fuck these guys. Somehow.
Because basically, like, I went on leave from the 1st of November till the 20th of November. Went back to work, holding stacks,
Yeah.
and like go to work 5 more days later. But
More
I'm like, now I have money.
I'm out.
Actually, like,
I'm out.
I'm like, okay, let me work a bit more so I can copy equipment.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
So I gave my notice. I was like, January is my last month. You know, I'm leaving. And
No,
they're like,
yeah.
alright, cool. That's the case. It's all good. You know. And then January I cut ties, bro. I said my notice.
And you ain't ever going back.
Like, yo, you know, it's home. If you wanna come back, you're always welcome. Like, yeah, but I ain't coming back. Not like that.
I feel that. I feel that to get your bag, bro.
Yeah.
And then also, like you said, you started like an art company. Not really an art company, but you're moving art, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people don't think like fashion is like considered an art, like in the art world. You know what I mean? And like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like fashion like is art and should be more recognized in the art community than it is right now?
Yeah, I feel like it should be. Actually. Fashion is art. Because for you to get that design, whatever it is, where do you start? On the drawing board, right?
Yeah, true.
It doesn't just come from anywhere, so it starts somewhere. I feel like everything is art,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, everything's
yeah.
an art form. Well, okay.
You have to create, you have to think, you have to design.
Yeah,
you can't just,
like,
you can't just be like, hey,
It can't be, it kind of like, it's a
Yeah,
jacket.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because like, because I
Bored.
notice people like painters and stuff like that in art galleries, dude. They like look at fashion and like, nah, like it's not really like the same as like
Yeah.
your Mona Lisa and
Artistic
stuff like
pride.
that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
Yeah,
like-
like
It's
this
the
is the,
artistic pride. Is first things first is like you know how much work we put onto like whatever we do. Like to get this piece, like it's a lot of work to get
I can
everything
imagine.
right.
Yeah.
You know, everything started at a sketching pad. From sketching pad, now you have to get
Yeah.
your proportions right wherever you're gonna put the, or you still have to digitalize it. There's so much you can do. Like,
yeah.
you know,
I
it's
feel
hard.
that, I
Like
feel
I feel like everything has its own steps. So you can't just judge fashion because you're an artist
Yeah.
and you know and you believe it's not art. It's not art.
Yeah.
So it's its own form of art.
True, because that's the weird thing. You never hear artists really say designers are like artists or whatever. Like they kind of
Yeah, you're a
get touched.
designer.
They
Yeah.
kind of get touched when they say a designer like
I'm an
it's
artist,
the same
yeah.
category as an artist, but it's like nah, they also create, they also innovate,
They
inspire.
creators.
Yeah, you know. But I mean, talking about art and you like moving the art scene and moving fashion and everything, Maji, heard you're moving art, you're doing big things.
Yeah.
Apparently you're featured there on Project Runway.
Yeah, one
The
episode.
side conversion. How was that for you, Maji? How was the experience? How did it feel like getting to that level, being on that level, having your fashion and your art recognized at that level, you know, by also like the top dogs of the industry,
Yeah.
you know?
Honestly, like, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was doing it for Project Runway until I
Ah.
was done with the work,
Oh, okay.
basically. Because these people even rushed me. They hit me up like on a Wednesday. They said to me, we need 8 jackets done on Friday.
Shit.
Like I had 2 days to like
Yeah,
put in
shit.
work, you know.
Yo.
And I didn't sleep in those 2 days. I was crafting.
I can
like,
imagine,
putting
bro.
in work, making sure like all these jackets are done, you know. So I pushed those and like I was fatigued. Like, I was tired. I was finished. Took them to Edgar Dale. I was like, yeah, I'm done with the jackets. They're like, oh, you're nice. By the way, these are for Project Runway. So if you want to come to the shoot, you must let us know, you know.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
sure. All right. You know, I'm not sending them quotation. They paid, you know, and they send me a non-disclosure. They're like, yo, so you're not allowed to share any information that you're gonna see with this episode or whatever, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
until after the episode. So only then I realized that like, yo, shit is real. Oh, there's episodes now.
Oh,
On
yeah.
set, what, you know, and
Oh,
I got
yeah.
to set. They shot behind the scenes. Also, was like quite confused, but
That's
like I was
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I see what's going on, you know. It was pretty dope. Like the experience was dope, and then like after the 8 jackets, I had to do a jacket for Lerato Kganya from Cloud Johan,
Oh, yeah.
and like
Those are moves, my G, man.
Bro.
Yeah,
Moves.
major moves.
Major moves.
Yeah,
Like,
thanks,
oh,
man.
yeah.
so after those jackets, like they just been hitting me up on a like
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're one of my clients basically.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fresh,
I know
that's
flex,
fresh,
heavy
that's
flex.
fresh.
Well done, my G. That's, nah, that's
Nice,
major.
nice,
Nah,
nice,
that's
nice.
what we like to hear. That's what we like to
Oh,
hear.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
thanks.
G. But now taking it from like Project Runway, from like a high-end fashion
Mhm.
to like a runway fashion, I wanted to know, especially as designers, because I guess there's also levels of respect and I guess competition towards design, like between high-end runway fashion and like streetwear, where you know, kind of streetwear is almost kind of looked down upon, like, you know, it's like, you know, the simple
Yeah.
man, like, yeah, streetwear.
It's
And
just
then
some
everyone
basic-
puts high-end like fashion crazy there, like your Gucci's and stuff, and then runway fashion is seen as in like the best, like ever, like, oh my god, if it's on the runway, you know, we need to copy. But how do you feel about it? Like, if you had to rank them, like your like top favorites, or you know, which
I
ones
wouldn't,
you
I wouldn't
love?
say I have top favorites. I would say whatever I feel like looks good on me.
Oh, yeah.
If it sits properly, if I can walk out and just feel like, boy, I look clean,
Oh, yeah.
I'll rock it,
Oh, yeah, I see.
you know. And it can be the cheapest shirt that I bought for $30 if I have to go thrifting, or it can be the most expensive thing that I bought somewhere at Santa or whatever, like, you know.
Yeah.
As long as it looks good on me, as long as I'm comfortable wearing it,
Oh, yeah.
then like I think I'm cool. And with the knowledge of I can always switch it up.
So you're not like a brand orientated guy.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah.
brand orientated. I can
Like-
switch it up if I want to. You know?
Ah,
I can
it's
buy a
nice.
plain shirt and make it look like it's worth 1,000 rand right
Oh,
now.
you took your shit,
Oh,
man. You
yeah.
took your shit.
Basically,
Oh,
you know?
I feel that. As long as
So-
you're rocking it well.
Yeah, as long as it sits well and like I'm cool.
I feel you on that. And like now, like you tell me you got a bigger database. Like, you know, you've been on Project Runway. Where do you see yourself like in the future? Like, where do you see your stuff? Like, do you see it in stores or anywhere else? Like, where do you see yourself in the foreseeable future?
Honestly, I don't wanna have a store. I wanna have an online store where you can just buy the things.
Alright.
And then they deliver it to you.
Ah.
If it's faulty, we can exchange it, send it back, whatever the case might be. I don't want to have a stock.
Because you don't want to.
Because I feel like- I feel like right now, at the rate things are going,
that's where everything's
like it's going towards everybody buying things online. Nobody's going
Yeah.
to go to the shopping mall
going.
anymore.
Truth.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
in the next couple of months, my website should be up and running.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
And an app, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
alright,
my app
it's
is gonna like how you're gonna be able to customize your shit on it.
Oh,
You know, your own thing, and then you
snap.
send me an email. I customize, send it back to you.
Ah,
Pay me.
that's
Oh,
sweet.
swear.
That actually, yeah,
That's fucking
too
shit
good.
out.
No, you
That's
fucked up the
fucking
game right
shit
now.
out,
That's
man.
right. That's right. That actually leads into like my last question. Actually, our
Mhm.
last question. Like,
Yeah.
where can people actually find you? Where can people actually get their own denim things, dude? Where can they
Oh.
hit you up?
Well, right now you can find me on Instagram. It's
look at the people.
Yeah, catch me on Instagram. It's motion_canvas.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, and that's where we post our work. You can DM us on that, or yeah, DM us on Instagram, and then
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
give you our contact details for you to get a hold of us, and we'll take from there.
You
Basically.
got that. You got that. That's at motion_canvas.
At motion_canvas.
Canvas spelled CANVAS.
Yes,
Hey, I know
sir.
some of you guys want to have autocorrect, auto spell. That's gonna chow
Motion,
you.
not
It's gonna
ocean.
chow
Like it's
you.
motion. Motion.
Motion canvas.
With an M.
The whole time.
Alright, bro.
But away, G, thank you for the interview. You're doing mad shit, dope shit, making major moves. Nah, it's yo,
Appreciate
dude,
it,
so
man.
happy to hear this shit for you. So happy that you're my boy. You pushing. You're
Appreciate
getting
it,
out there.
man.
People are noticing your stuff, everything, my boy. Keep chasing the dream. Keep being inspiration for others. Keep pushing the fashion. Nah, it's lit.
It's
Nah.
her in the bag.
That's
Fire.
a kid in the bag. Get the bag, boy.
boy.
Never forget the bag.
Yeah,
Never
yeah,
forget the
yeah,
Don't
bag.
forget the bag. You
Never
know,
forget the bag.
make sure.
Ah, well.
Yeah, but that's it. Like that's it for
That's
today's
it.
episode. That's fantastic.
You know what? Catch us.
Okay,
You catch us next time on African Footprints, the road of black excellence, where we interview our black kings and queens, see how they're doing, how they're moving the culture, what they're doing for the
Dude.
people, and you know we just showing love and representing. Again, thanks Jeezy for coming through.
Nah,
Thanks,
bless
bro.
my king.
Thanks.
Ah,
Thanks.
well.
Thanks. How
And
well.
what-
I appreciate you guys' movement. It's pretty dope.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna put a lot of people on. Like,
Yeah, that's what we're
you
trying
know,
to do, bro.
Nah, keep it up, gents.
Oh, yeah,
Bless,
Thanks,
bless.
G.
Bless.
Thanks.
And
Bless.
thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.
That's Erratic A. Caddy. My boy
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Out.
Oh yeah.
Out.